Life is to be lived for more than the need to be justified for any reason to hold justice over another man because you see worthy to. Do you see yourself as having enough power to give what man needs to cure thyself? Honestly, we can't even figure out food alone can change everything that we know. Honestly, why do we have limited supply when we know we are not here to live past not knowing how to live for time? For time we know right now, people do not have enough food, yet we have certain foods that take more time to manufacture and create, and honestly are a disgrace because they're not food. We can take our time and focus towards the goodness of youth, not needing to live in a life where they think we're all taken care of. No, because there are youth who don't know. They really don't. They live life without the needs that they deserve. Choose to see pure belief. God has got us. But we need to know more. Why? Don't you know? Thee has us. That is all we need to know. We can't know anything more than what Thee has in store for us. God knows more than man. And what does God know? We know that God knows that we need nothing more but gracious acceptance and thankfulness to living at all. God's got us right there, saying we need nothing more but peace for all of us, because nothing more can exist. If there is no peace at all, what is left? There's nothing to see but a peace fully restored in one, built in heavenly kingdom, to see that we can not be tortured by man's greed. We know more things, like honestly, who can agree? We have more than what we need. But then again, more do not have much more than stuff not equal to what they see. For there can only be one that holds everything in such a passion to know they need to not own anything, because sharing what is here is a God-given pleasure. Because we can do it. We need nothing more than to be what we need. Farmers. The chore of having enough food. How could it be we did not take care of this? before what we do? Can we honestly say there's enough of growing the statues and statures and structures we so choose? Or do we? Do we have a choice what one does with what they can do? But why can they be given a choice strictly made off one man's beliefs? They cannot do it. We all share the right to know what we're doing. We can be perfectly in tune with common sense, just doing what is true to man. Make it so instilled in thy children that they know nothing else, nothing before the moment at which we reach peace and give back to the earth what it so needs, as well as us aboard. We can do this. It can be a movement in the right direction. God-given performance to live again. Behold, a new way, a new system to just put down the charade that we know nothing more to exist, but to give earth what it needs, a restoration, a cure. I can agree with myself, knowing that other people will agree with knowing nothing else but what they need before living in greed. The greed is what takes us away from our homes and away from the food that can be planted and grown instead of living deceased, thinking we are living at all if we must give moments turned into minutes, turned into shifts at which we missed proper life to be lived. We gave our work so hard we did, much more than what was needed to get what we needed to begin with. What do we need to begin with? In the beginning, what did they need to exist? Well, first, there was earth in the trees and the rivers. With all that we know, more from the Son of God, we all are. We can be the rise from all thy goddess. We are born from thy mother. Thank you for letting me give my statement to one another. I hope, I know, I shall be discovered, because nothing more is needed at a moment than to see in store we have each other, cured forever, loving everyone, because that's human nature. Come on, can we believe together? Can we see together is what we need? Why are we held beyond not seeing